Okay, great, amazing. So for those of you who do not know me, my name is Blossom Obi, right? And I'm just gonna share my screen right away and basically, yeah, showcase why we are plugged in here tonight. So once you start seeing my screen, just let me know. Guys, okay, so you can see my screen drop a 222 in the chat. You can see my screen drop a 222 in the chat. You can see this blue, amazing presentation slide. Thanks, Fadeke. Okay, so guys, thank you so much. Now I know we can all see my screen. Thank you, Shaun. Thank you, everyone. Okay, so basically, right, this opportunity I'm talking about is basically being given by the company called E-Economy. So that is the name of the company. Some people don't even know the company. So this is the name of the company. You can go look them up. It is not something that like is non-existent. It is actually a company called E-Economy. So they exist to actually elevate people's life. Now, where is E-Economy based? So E-Economy is based in California, Los Angeles, USA, right? They're based in the US. It's a US company in California, Los Angeles to be precise. Yes, we have an office here in the UK in Canary Wharf, but the home base is in US, right? The home base is in US. Now, this cash flow quadrant you're looking at right now was done by Robert Kiyosaki. Now, for some of us who might not know who Robert Kiyosaki is, at least we must have come across one of his works or two. So I don't know if any of us have come across the book called Rich Dad Poor Dad. Has anybody come across the book called Rich Dad Poor Dad? You've seen it, you've read it, just drop a 777. Like, maybe you've not read the book, but you've heard about the book, you've seen the book. Okay, great. Shun says yes. So guys, Robert Kiyosaki, right, after interviewing a lot of wealthy people across the world, came up with this cash flow quadrant. Now, after so much research, he put together this cash flow quadrant, and then it's so amazing what I'm about to share with you. It's just so amazing. So he discovered that 95% of the world's wealth were controlled by 5% of the people in the world. Let me say it again. 95% of the world's wealth is being controlled by 5% of the world. Now, you now find out who are these 5%ers controlling 95% of the world's wealth. And you now find 95% of the world, right, only struggling for 5% of the world's wealth, right? So we have 95% people in the world who get to manage 5% of the world's wealth. Like, as in 95% of people are struggling just for 5% of the world's wealth. Why? Just 5% people control the whole 95%. Now it's crazy. It's a crazy math, and like the research just it opens your mind to something different entirely. Now, who are these 5%ers controlling everything? Like, who are they? So he discovered that 4% out of those 5% of people are business owners, right? And the 1% are investors. Now, who are these other 95% of people who struggle for 5% of the world's wealth? He discovered that out of those 95% of people that struggle for just 5% of the world's wealth, 60% of them are employees and 35% are self-employees, right? Now, it's just a crazy research, and it calls you to pause and think. Now, if you know the category you belong to, you want to take out time this year to just migrate. when I realized this, it was like, wow. So I need to find my way into that 5% controlling 95% of the world. I need to just find my way, one way or the other, into that 5%ers Like, because I can't be struggling for how much again? Just 5%, 95% of people struggling for 5%. Nah, I need to find my way to the other. And that's how you want to be thinking. A lot of people don't know this, but today I've opened your eyes to this. And that's how you want to be thinking, right? So now, who is Hassan Mahmoud? This is our CEO and founder of the company called E-Economy. Hassan Mahmoud, he's a financial expert, multiple nine-figure earner in global sales, right? Guys, a lot of people, right, and don't make it to the Forbes list. But Hassan Mahmoud, our CEO and founder, has been featured twice on Forbes. For you to understand that this is not something that people just, is not random. It's not random. You don't get to just make it to the Forbes list randomly. No. For you to understand that he's an expert at his field, he understands the financial market, and he knows what he's doing. You understand? Because Forbes don't just feature just anybody. Now, right? So what is Forex? What is Forex? Forex simply means foreign exchange. Now, for some of us who started with us on the call from the beginning, we know that, I told us where I was from, and then a lot of us started to share where we're being plugged in from into the call tonight, right? So for some of us plugged in Nigeria, my home country is Nigeria, but I know I explained to us that I was in the UK here. So imagine the exchange of one currency for the other. That's what simply Forex is, right? Foreign exchange, exchanging one currency for the other. Now, me moving all the way from Nigeria to the UK had exchanged my Naira for the pounds. Now, for those persons in Kenya, for example, if they want to travel to Dubai or they want to go to the US, they'll have to change their Kenyan shillings to the USD. That exchange is what is known as Forex. Now, for some persons might be thinking, okay, so how do I make money doing this? We're going to talk about all of that. So let's move on. Now, what does E-Economy Services offer you? What does E-Economy Services offer you? Now that you know the company, you know what is about, you met the CEO. So what does the service offer you? Now, I know we can see the A in between the E and the C, right? And we know that it's different from the regular economy spelling that we're used to and that we basically know. So now, who can just look at this image right now and try to tell me a word that this A stands for? Well, looking at this image now, can we tell us a word that this A stands for? I know we have smart people on the call, so let's interact with the chat box. Tell me one word. Just look at this image, but tell me one word that you think this image stands for. It doesn't have to be perfect, guys. Let's just interact with each other, right? I know we have smart people on the call, so just let's give it a shot. Can you tell me, right, what word? Automate, close, very close. I know it says automated, close. Who's going to try? Who's going to try? I think I said active. No, look at the image. Artificial, very close, super close. So I'm just going to help you guys out because I see the answers and a lot of people are super close. It shows how intelligent you all are. Up says AI, amazing AI, basically. So that the A stands for artificial intelligence. Do you see how close you guys were? So it's super amazing that, we've been able to now come to a place where you use AI to do basic stuff. You use AI to, take pictures, edit pictures, develop website. Now you find a lot of programmers, they are AI that build and even code, program stuff. It's amazing what we even use with AI. Your ChatGPT for your essay prompts, you use it to do your assessment, even your projects. It's crazy. And if you're thinking about all of these things and how effective using AI, for basic stuff that you do, your regular day-to-day activities, why are you not using AI to make money? It's something that a lot of people have not actually thought about. If you can use AI to edit your pictures, you're looking at the pictures, you're like, massive, wow, look at it. And Yeah. So e-economy services is basically fusing artificial intelligence to make sure that your money gains are up and making sure that my money gains are up, right? So now, how do they do this? They have different services that basically help you level up your income. The first you can see on here is called the ECA. Now, you have people who tell you, oh, I'm a beginner in Forex. I have no clue. I have people who have, reached out to me and tell me, like, I'm on ground zero. Like, I've never done this before in my entire life. Sorry, guys, my ring light. I've never done this before in my entire life. Like, this is totally new to me. How, so economy states we've got you covered. So we have what is called the ECA, the Economy Calibrate Academy. This is basically like a school, for people who have been to the four walls of a university before, you have done online learning, you've acquired a course online or something. You already know what online learning feels like. When someone says an academy, you have an idea about what it is. So the ECA is where you like your basic videos, right? You have short learning videos of foundational knowledge of what the Forex is. What is Forex, the market structure, the uptrend, the downtrend, some of these ideas that basically helps you to have that background and foundation knowledge of what Forex is, and how to even interpret a trade, how to take a trade, how to actually profit from the financial market. Now you have next Solex. So Solex is the Eminus app, right? The Eminus app, it's not very available to every individual, but the Emino Signal group, right, is available to everybody. So here you have expert traders, people who have years of experience trading the financial market. I like to talk about this a lot because you find people who trade and tell you that they're not profitable. That's because, you've not gathered the expertise. People who have that years of experience. Why not leverage these guys and make sure that you're profiting every single day? So that's what you have on the Selex, also known as Eminos, right? You have up next the viral software called Manara. If you've not heard of Manara, I don't want to say that you are living under the rock, but then Manara is a semi-automated software that scans the market for you and gives you potential entries. Guys, note that I said that she's a semi-automated bot that scans the market and gives you potential entry. So she does not trade for you, because you have some people reach out to you and say, oh, I want the trading bot. She doesn't trade for you. She's a bot that gives you potential signals. So basically, you take signals from her, trading signals. She does not trade for you. I just had to put that disclaimer. Now, guys, please, if you can take a screenshot, please do that. This lady is just off the charts. Do you know what it means to actually have the best of the best educating you on what to do? So another service that we have is the stock options, right? Imagine trading stocks. A lot of people give money to Netflix every single month, but we on here, we make money. Netflix gives us money every single time, right? So you have people who are subscribed to Netflix. Every single month they pay their Netflix. They're the one giving Netflix. Or maybe you're just giving us the money, because in Netflix stocks, a percentage of every single thing comes to us, people who are actually on these stocks options. Now you have this amazing educator. She's like one of the top best. I'm not talking about top best in the US, so I'm talking about top best worldwide, educating us. You already know that that's just next level everything. Imagine being plugged into a space where you have top best educating you. It's just, you can't carry last. That's just it. Now, what we also have here is the full automation services. You have people who like tell you, oh, they battle with their time, they can't spare even an hour. I have people that are so busy like that, even an hour they don't have it. So you have what is called the full automation, where you have trading bots trading for you. Now you have the Athena, you have Zena, you have Equilis. Now, if you're going to ask me which one am I going to, will I say, or should I say recommend or suggest to you? I'm going to recommend the Hercules because Athena trades 8 to 10% of your capital monthly. Do you understand? Like 8 to 10% of your capital monthly. That's not really much like that. So, but with the Hercules, you get almost 80% of your capital. And usually, this is for people who want to compound over time, right? You want to just compound your funds over time. Now you have CoinZoom for people who like to withdraw from cryptocurrency rather than, just withdrawing into their account or into different wallets. Now you have, how do you start, right? Not sure how to start. Let me show you. I'm gonna just stop sharing my screen for a few minutes. This is just so that I can go into our WhatsApp accountability group and basically, share my screen and show you results of beginners, people who didn't have like prior knowledge, or basically people like you and I. Not everybody plugged in here at beginner. Some people had already had that prior knowledge, but they wanted something more stable and profitable for them, so they're plugged in here. So I just wanted to show you people who are plugged in here and what their result looks like. You understand? So I'm just going to be sharing my phone screen this time, not the slide presentation. I'm going to share my phone screen. Yeah, so just let me know. You can see my screen drop a 222. You can see the blue and the red button. You can see the blue and the red button. Guys, just communicate. 222. Okay, you can see the blue and the red button. Yes. Okay, thanks, Fadike. Okay, let's move. All right, so I'm just going to move straight into my WhatsApp. Okay, so once you get plugged in, you're going to get launched here, this group called Cornucopia. So I'm just going to go to the media and, try to just show you results of people today. Now, I don't want to do more than this month because we might not leave this Zoom call. So let's just stick to this month, right? So this person actually deposited $111 and made a profit of 114. So his balance is 225 in one day. I'm not talking about 2 days or this. He made a profit of 114 in one day. Please, I don't know if that's in pounds or USD, but then that's just what I'm just showing you guys, right? So this is another person. This was a training we had. I don't know why my phone is moving. So this was another person's. That I shall not agree this night for my last losses. So I think he lost some few funds and then he made everything and more. That's the beauty of being plugged in here, right? Somebody will tell you, oh, Forex is not 100%. And I'm like, yes, right? Even if it was 100%, like everybody will be doing it, right? So basically, and then what matters most is that your wins are more than your losses. Your wins are more than your losses. This was somebody who, what's going on? Somebody who withdrew his money. Okay, they made payment to our event happening. Guys, an event is happening in Nigeria. Like, so different people making money every single day. I just needed to show you guys different people, 46. Like, this is how much. What's going on? Guys, see, I don't know, my phone did not want me to share you results, but I must show you all. This is another person. Guys, it's just amazing. Another person, 328. Yeah, 328. This is another person, 228. Another person. If we keep going, we might not leave here. So these are the fibers pack. Did 100% win ratio. Crazy. I'm going to just show us all of those things so we can see that it's actually real. It's actually real. I don't like, guys, calculate it yourself. 200 plus 27 plus 27 plus 23 and all of that. So yeah, let's just continue, because if I keep going, we might not leave here. So let's just continue with our slide presentation, because if I continue, we might end up not leaving the Zoom. There are so many messages. Okay, so let's move on. Let's just move on. Now, how do you start? For people who are always wondering, okay, how do I get started? How do I want to plug in, and start making money like some of these people who you just saw, right? Now, to get started, we have two packages. You have the Elite Pack, right? It is $150 with a monthly resub of $99. You have the Elite Pro Pack, which is, so the Elite Pack, that is $150, comes with your ECA, right? We just saw all of that, the learning. It comes with your MNOs, the expert trading signals. It comes with Manara, the semi-automated software that gives you signals as well. It comes with CoinZoom. So that's for the Elite Pack. Now you have the Elite Pro Pack for $235 with a monthly resub of $149. It comes with everything the Elite Pack has, and also Ski, Athena, and basically Zenai and Hercules. It just comes with all the trading bots all together. Excuse me. Because you always have people who tell you, okay, I want everything in one. I don't want to miss out on anywhere. I don't want money to fly over me in any way and any form. So I really want this. So basically, guys, this is how to get plugged in. Then also, if you're in Africa, let me not say Nigeria. If you're in Africa, the company did a pack called the Success Pack. So the Success Pack just comes with your ECA and your Solex. It doesn't come with Manara or any of those. So it just comes with your EC and Solex, which is your MNOs as well, right? So most people who are beginners always like to ask me, which pack do you recommend? Because when after sharing the opportunity to them, they always like to ask me, okay, what package do you recommend? And I always tell them I recommend the Elite Pack because it comes with everything you need as a beginner. It comes with every single thing you need as a beginner. And, you also get my mentorship on the Elite Pack. You also get my mentorship with the Elite Pack. It's not like you get the Elite Pro Pack, I will mentor you. I will, right? I'm just saying it for people who want to go for the Success Pack, but I just like to let them know that you get more when you go for the Elite Pack, especially if you are a beginner. Now, guys, we have come to the end of the presentation tonight, right? So those people who actually are doing stuff here are not, will I say, don't have two heads, or basically they are not special. They've just understood that there are opportunities that can actually help them upscale, or there's a vehicle that can get them to where they want to be faster than other vehicles, and they've decided to plug in. So if you're that person and you are ready to basically flip the switch for yourself this year, not green for anybody and not even green for yourself, you want to send me a direct DM so I can get you plugged in. And basically we've come to the end, and so thank you so much, everyone, and see you inside the group where all the money is being made. So if you'd like to get started, please don't forget to send me a DM. It's very important. All right. Thank you so much, everyone. Good night.